Welcome to the Alexander's Horseboxes British Showjumping Scope Festival. It's one of the highlights of the season, and tonight sees the blue ribbon class. The riders are walking the course for the Grand Prix, and this will decide who will be crowned this year's British national champion.
I just can't believe it's 12 months ago, really. You know, it was a fantastic achievement to win that, so I don't think everybody's ever won it twice on the bounce.
You have a lot of competition in England, top riders, top horses, and you know it's going to be as hard as ever.
This show is a fantastic show. There's a great atmosphere, and it's really nice to ride in this main ring here.
You're up against a lot more older professionals who have got a lot more experience, so it's just, you know, have to watch them and try and gain as much as you can.
This is one of our, finals. This indoor school's absolutely amazing, so best of the best are here.
There's quite a few riders who want to win, so it's not going to be easy.
I don't think there's any room for error at any fence. It's really difficult.
I came about 6 years ago and I won it on Skip 2 Ramiro, and that was the last time I came, so it'd be nice to come back and win it again, to be honest.
Who do you see as your biggest threats, looking down the list of other competitors?
All of them are a threat.
Well, it's a big class here this evening, almost 60 riders. So before the Grand Prix gets underway, let's take a look back at some of the earlier classes, because it has been a whole week of national championships here. And we saw two finals in this arena earlier. There was the Dunglen 148 Championship. Let's focus first on the 6-year-old championship and some potential stars of the future.
Thanks, Ellie. Yes, it is. Stars of the future here for the British Showjumping, the National 6-year-old Championship. And Corin, this has thrown up some wonderful winners. Big star.
Yes, it certainly has. I mean, this is one of the prime classes that we look for when we're trying to identify young horses for the future.
So 4 have made it through. It's been a long way to get here. They've jumped 2 big classes outside. They've then come in. The top 20 have come forward for the first round, and now we've got the clears. Jamie Wingrove has got 2. But first we start with a heartbreaker 6-year-old, Julian Mincher with Dartbreaker. This is great education for the 6-year-olds. Busy arena, and it really will be setting them well for the future, won't it?
Yeah, I think to ask a 6-year-old to come into this atmosphere is a big question anyway. When you combine it with the size and width of the fences in here, it's a real challenge for any young horse to stay concentrated on that top bar and leave it up. It was a lovely ride there that Julian gave this horse round here. You can see this tight turn back here. Jumped that very well. Julian, prolific producer of young horses. Very good.
So that sets the standard, 38.18 for Julian Mincher and Dartbreaker.
The time, 38.18.
So that'll take some beating, but Jamie Wingrove has got 2 through, and here is the first of those 2. Here's Cassian, a horse that he's had for 12 months now. He's already off.
He certainly is. Jamie means business here. You can see that turn back there to that second fence, just asking a little bit more of his horse. Maybe not quite as smooth as Julian's, but a big stride on this horse. And again, jumped that double very well. Still this same tight turn back to the vertical.
Comes quicker there, 38.18. And all he's got to do is leave this standing, and he's in the lead in the 6-year-old championship of Great Britain. Made it look easy, and that's the first of his 2. That was a lovely round.
He did make that look very easy. I think we need to remember that name, Nick. I think that's one to watch for the future. Big jump, scopy, and not affected by this atmosphere at all.
That was a great round. Now a man who has been producing world-class young horses, well, for 30 years. It is Menel Watson and the Eurosport horses Whisper in the Wind.
I doubt we watch a young horse final where we don't see Menel on at least 1 or 2 horses in the final, year after year. And he's gone the same way there as Jamie.
Just about the same time. Ooh.
Oh, Horse was quick across the ground round the corner there, but not quite straight enough there to jump that double. But what option did he have? I mean, Jamie's very quick with his horse, so he really had to go in there and set sail.
That's a very good time, 33.65. The head was up coming to that vertical and down it went. So they dropped down with one left to go, and you can see just a little bit of hesitation there, Corin.
Yeah, Mennel just having to put a little bit of leg on to get the distance he wanted there, doing everything he could as a rider, but these horses are 6. They haven't been alive very long, so they're not that educated sometimes.
So now, well, he's already won it, but is he going to do 1 and 2? Jamie Wingrove and Double Quick, a horse that came from the Netherlands by another great producer, Roelof Brill.
Different type of horse to Jamie's first horse. You can see again it covers the ground, but it's a little bit more level in its stride pattern, so they can be deceptive. They can look slower, but actually they cover a lot of ground. Very good turn back there.
Silky smooth, wasn't it? And look at the clock. He's going to go 1 and 2, and he goes second. He goes second with Double Quick, but he wins it with Cassian. He's first and second in the 6-year-old championship of Great Britain. Some achievement.
Outstanding achievement for this young rider, but again, used to producing young horses. Very good. Well done, Jamie.
Well done indeed. So will we remember Cassian and Double Quick and Darkbreaker and Whisper in the Wind, because those are the 4 that made it all the way through. And there's the full results. So it is a 1-2 for Jamie Wingrove. Julian Mincher takes third with the Heartbreaker horse Darkbreaker, and Mennel Watson and the Eurosport horses Whisper in the Wind.
Jamie, congratulations. No messing there. First and second. That's quite an achievement.
Yeah, no, real pleased. Horses jumped very good. They've jumped good all week, really. It's a good class. I'm very, very happy with them.
This class has produced some pretty good horses in the past.
Yeah, no, real pleased. I think they're 2 very, very good horses.
Enjoy the moment. Well done.
Thank you very much.
He certainly will enjoy the moment, and look at the names on that wonderful trophy. It is presentation time. He takes first and second in the national 6-year-old title, wins it with Cassian, and was second with Double Quick. What an achievement. Well done, Jamie Wingrove.
Hopefully some bright futures for those 6-year-olds, and maybe we'll see them competing here in this Grand Prix in a few years' time. The first round is well underway, and before we pick up the action in that, let's take another look at one of the earlier classes, another national championships for some of the youngsters. This time for the ponies, it was the Posh Paws International 148 Dunglen Championship.
Yeah, the Dunglen is one of the biggest championships of the year, and to have 3 ponies qualified for it is very, very good, and hopefully I'll have a good chance in it.
This one's a main one for me because he was second last year. Last one beat me, so I'm more hungry this year to win.
We all want to win. We all want to win every class, but this is specifically big. It's probably here, Hoys and Hickstead, the JA final at Southview, that we all want to win.
A lot of good ponies, some from European, some past gold medal winners, you know, and all fantastic jockeys as well, you know.
We're really good friends, but once we get on the ponies, that's no talking, straight to it. But we are really good friends, yeah.
It's nice to see them going well still, you know, but it's all about the competition, isn't it?
Wizard won last year here, so I've got high hopes for her this year. She's jumping really well at the moment, so hopefully she'll keep it going into this class as well.
It's hard to believe that this lady is still jumping. This young lady is still jumping in the 148. So we're having a look now at the 2013 Dunglen National Champion for the 148s, the 14-2s. Well, she's not going to win it in 2014, but she's won an awful lot this year, Emily Ward. And now Jared Lunt. We heard from him earlier with Enzo the third. And as Jared said, it's the one that everybody wants to win, and that back bar goes down. And the vertical, so he's not going to win it in 2014. Still the Horse of the Year show left to go. But we are now into the jump off with Harry Charles Fay Adams. Those are the big names in the world of 148s that are coming forward to the Posh Paws International Dunglen 148 Championship here at the Scope Festival. So do join us for more after the break. Fasten your safety belts because it is the Dunglen Posh Paws International Championship for 148 ponies. Fast and furious, and 8 of the best pony riders in the world, I would hazard a guess to say, have made it through to the jump off. And Harry Charles, pony medalist, riding Team Merca's Scooby-Doo the 4th. He's off to the races already.
Yeah, he certainly is. And of course, they're not just pony riders anymore. A lot of them have been very successful on horses. Great committed 6 strides down there, inside that flower pot, back to this fence here. And this pony is jumping its socks off. You can see how determined Harry is. Bit of encouragement from outside the arena as well. Yeah, very good there. Now this tricky last line. He's got to jump this fence here and keep his pony's concentration on the right fence. Oh, he went, oh, Harry. Oh, he just went a little bit high. You could see the pony jump the fence before and look at the jump that was in front of it. And Harry had to just say, no, come here, Scooby-Doo. It's this one we're going for. What a shame. You can see the disappointment on Harry's face there. Just went so high, look, and just didn't quite finish the jump behind.
Well, bad luck, Harry. Now, Faye Adams. Julie Adams is some like it hot.
Great pony. She can turn this pony up from nowhere to fences. It's got so much ability and so much scope.
This is one of the best ponies in pony jumping, isn't it?
Yeah, and Faye's such a talented girl. Look at that
Lovely
turn
turn
back there. Great turn back. And she's really letting this pony flow on now. And back there, sit up, Faye. Good girl. And back again. Now. Oh, she had a little rub there. Oh, Faye!
Oh. Well, that had to happen, didn't it?
And you can see what's happening. You can see the ponies are jumping that penultimate fence and looking at the jump that's in front of them. But that's not the one they're jumping. They're all looking at the one with the big black tray under it, but they've got to turn on that curve.
Oh.
What a shame.
So it's the last fence again. Bad luck there for Faye Adams. Alex Gill, second here last year. Ammon Valley Santino. Now this pony, this combination have been unbeatable. Can he win 2014 the Dunglen?
Well, he certainly looks like he wants to. And there'll be plenty of people will have told him about that last fence. Good turn back there to that triple bar. Ooh, he swung out a little bit there.
Went a bit wide.
Yeah. Gave himself room to jump the first part of that. Right, here we go.
Here we are. Oh! So the second last goes down. And he jumps the last. So it's the word has got back into the collecting ring. And they're all saying that last line's tricky. And that was such bad luck there for Alex Gill and Ammon Valley Santino.
That can so often happen when you're thinking about that next fence. You've got to remember you've got to jump the one before it first.
Robert Murphy, the gold medalist, and Wish Jin Chin M. Milton Ward Developments. Great little pony.
Robert still looks so tiny. Good turn back there.
I saw his father, Peter, at a horse trials, but a week after Robert won the gold medal, and that man was walking on air. He was the proudest father in the world, and rightly so.
Good turn back there.
Come on, Robert. Now 1 to go.
That's it.
He touched it.
Good man. He had a little rub at that last fence, but Robert's a pretty cool customer. When he rang me from the Europeans telling me he won that gold medal, I have to say I had a little tear in my eye.
It's brilliant. Well, the door is left open, Corin. 39.93. The time isn't the fastest. And it could certainly change again because it is Jodie Hall-McAteer with that wonderful pony, Tixie Licks. And this pair, they get it right, they could be unbeatable.
Well, Jodie's a naturally fast rider, and you can see her just letting this pony run and jump here. Look at that. She's not going to waste any time anywhere in this arena. Oh, well done, Jodie. Good girl.
The crowd can feel it. 39.93. She's just got to leave them up.
She's got so much scope underneath her with this pony. Steady, Jodie.
Look at the clock. Oh!
And you could see Jodie there coming to that last fence just saying, Tixie Licks, you need to wait for me. What a time, though.
5 seconds, 5.5 seconds quicker. But the last goes down yet again.
You can see Jodie, no, we're going to be too deep here. Tixie, wait for me.
The crowd, hands are in the airs, everything. Scarlett Charles, Merker's Razor Light the second.
And Scarlett's become unbelievably competitive this year. She's had a fantastic year with her horses as well. Children on Horses team member this year at the European Championships. And she's very competitive now.
Yes, she is.
She's gone round the flowers there, though.
I'm not so sure that saves anything by coming in, because I think you've just got to pull and hope by coming inside, and you keep the rhythm and keep the balance.
And she's such a stylish rider, Scarlett, that she can keep that balance on her pony.
2 to go. Time is close.
Harry watching on.
Inside and in the lead. Oh! Scarlett!
Good job she'd finished.
So Harry's a big smile on his face. Older sister goes into the lead in the 148 Dunglen. Now Charlotte Ash, Ochner's Hammer. Last year's Pony Fox Hunter champion from the Horse of the Year.
Now, will she come inside the flowers or round the flowers? Inside the flowers, and a really good turn back. Charlotte is just really with this pony. When you've produced something as long as she has, she's taken it easy with it. It's got so much ability.
Lovely.
Very good back there.
38.83 to beat. She just have to leave the last standing, which she does, and look at the clock, 4.5 seconds quicker.
Big smile on Charlotte's face and a big clap for the pony.
And so rightly deserved. Ochner's Hammer and Charlotte Ash go into the lead in the Posh Paws 148 Dunglen.
Smiles all round. There's Mum out there and Peter Allen, who's helped her right from this being a young pony. He's supported her with it all the way through.
It's not over yet. And Leonie Aitkenhead and Newtown Sampson. Nations Cups this year for Leonie. And they're off to the races.
Quick back round that corner. Oh, she needs to be careful. She's not too quick. Inside the flowers, back to the triple bar. Now she's got to keep this pony concentrating round to this double. He can just get a bit quick off the corners with her. Oh, like that. He just jumped a little bit forward at that double and didn't give himself time to jump it.
Well, she had to go for it, didn't she?
Absolutely. When you're last to go in a jump off like this and you've seen Charlotte go, you've been stood in the pocket watching Charlotte go, you have no option. You've got to go in there and give it everything.
You certainly have. Bad luck there for Leonie Aitkenhead.
And you can just see him just get against her right hand there and not quite straighten himself up to jump that double. But a really good try from Leonie there.
And so there is the result. And a great win for Charlotte Ash and Ochner's Hammer. Scarlett Charles in second and Robert Murphy in third. They're the top three in the Posh Paws International Dunglen Championship 2014.
Charlotte, congratulations. You said you were confident. What a season it's been.
Yeah, it's been really good. He jumped amazing in there, so I'm really proud of him.
Were you nervous because you were going towards the end and you knew what the standard was?
Yeah, I was quite nervous, but I dared him and he just jumped better and better.
Were you surprised when you looked at the clock and saw the time?
Yeah, I didn't think I was that fast.
There is the Michael Mack Challenge Trophy, a new trophy this year for the winner of the Dunglen. Michael, chairman of British Showjumping and so instrumental here at Scope. Sadly no longer with us, but the memory lives on.
Well, congratulations to Charlotte Ash taking the prestigious Dunglen Championship. Let's focus on the Grand Prix and British Showjumping's national championship. It's run over 3 rounds and almost 60 riders started round 1. We've had some clears, but it's fair to say it's caused some trouble and we've already lost some big names.
As it should do for the national championship. Don't like the wall underneath there. The back bar and Ellen Whitaker goes out. So does Jeffrey Billington. Oh. Fences are going all over the course. Ellen again. The 2013 national champion Nigel Kaup goes out. Oh. It's all happening tonight.
Well, those were the casualties, but we have 19 clears in round 1 that will progress through to the second round. Pleased to say one of those was John Whitaker. John, you must have been pretty pleased going last on Lord of Arabia.
Yes, very pleased. He's actually jumping really good, but I was a little bit lucky once, so anyway, I'm still in there, yeah.
You had 2 other horses in it. They had some unlucky poles, but I mean, it's causing a bit of trouble, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a massive course, but it's really tricky, and the fences are so light, you just can't touch them, you know. If you touch them, I touched when I got away with it, but it's difficult to touch them and get away with it.
How many years have you done the national championships?
I won the national championship in when it was actually at Stoneleigh in the I won't tell you when, a long time ago.
You're still competing at the top of your game. Good luck in the second round. Who's your money on? If it's not yourself.
I don't know. I mean, there's some good combinations, some good riders like Guy Williams. If he's clear in the jump against the clock, he's difficult to beat. My son Robert's jumping really good USA today, but he's got a bad draw. He's first. There's a few that could win it, but I'm last to go, and I should know what I have to do.
Yeah, you've got the plum draw.
Just got to do it, yeah.
Well, all the best. Plenty to look forward to. 19 are going through to round 2. Join us after the break. Welcome back to the Scope Festival. We have round 2 of the Grand Prix. The first horse just going in the ring now. 19 are still with us after round 1. Let's join our commentators.
Thanks, Ellie. Robert Whitaker and USA Today.
So the plan now is to jump another clear round to get you into that time jump off. So Robert just keeping this horse focused on the fences. He's a little bundle of energy as USA Today.
And we heard John say he's got the bad draw going from the very first.
But he is jumping.
Oh, he is.
He can be a little bit cheeky every now and again. He can have a buck and a kick, this horse, which sometimes causes a few problems for Robert. This looks very good here.
Good round.
Just like that.
Good round, Robert. So he books himself into round number 3. Rob Whitaker. Inside that time, Corin, 47 seconds, perfectly judged. So the first of 2 rides for this man, Basic. Diane Penny Cornish's Basic, horse produced by Philip Miller, now being ridden by Guy Williams.
Yeah, Philip Miller's produced so many top horses. And this horse hasn't been with Guy very long.
Yes, you go down that list, you go down the list of Marius Claudius, Talan, Chatain Flamenco. Philip Miller's produced them all, hasn't he, really?
Well, he has, and he's such an unselfish rider. He knows what he does his job absolutely brilliantly, but maybe doesn't have the opportunities to then go on to some of the bigger international shows. So he's very unselfish in that respect. And Penny again needs the credit for keeping these horses.
Yes, she does.
It's a
Well
very
done.
good round from Guy.
That was
there.
a lovely round, wasn't it? Perfectly judged. 900ths of a second inside that time allowed of 47 seconds. Now the man who won the Hickstead Derby last year was second this year with the wonderful grey Nigel Eccles' Caritia Z. And here is the man himself, Philip Miller.
Great to see how versatile this horse is. You know, he's won the Hickstead Derby, but now he's jumping an indoor Grand Prix.
I was just about to say exactly the same. Area trials, British Show Jumping Stairways, Hickstead Derby's Indoor Grand Prix. Fabulous.
But I think the bottom line is this horse just loves to jump. Again, really good pace Philip's got there, giving his horse time to jump the fences. Totally focused on what his job is in this round, to jump a clear round, get into that time jump off.
They're making it look easy, but it isn't. But the National Championship is won by consistency, and he's booked his spot into the third round. Well done to Philip Miller and Nigel Eccles' Kariti RZ. Lovely. Big pat down the side. Now the 2012 winner of the National Championship, Anthony Condon and Balzac.
Anthony, a very talented Irish rider, been based in this country for a very long time now. Again, just giving this horse a little bit of time to jump these fences.
But is he giving it too much time, Corin? The time is quite tight. They've all been coming in about 46, 45 seconds.
Well, he's certainly quiet round there, that's for sure.
I just think he's a little bit tight. There's the last, he jumps it. 48.22, time allowed 47 seconds, 1 for 1. 2 time penalties. Now that is very costly.
And you can see Anthony shaking his head there, because unfortunately with the time faults, you've only really got yourself to blame.
All the fences are staying up, and it looks to me like we're in for a really good third round. Here's Ali.
Thanks very much, Nick. Yes, the horse are jumping well under the lights here, and that's the way it continued. Of the 19 starters in round 2, we only lost 5. So we have a jump off. Round 3 against the clock. 14 horses are going through, and we'll find out who's going to be crowned this year's British National Champion. Let's head back to Nick.
Thanks, Ali. Thrilling jump off in store. 14 are coming forward for this shortened course against the clock, and the fences are simply massive tonight here at the Alexander's Horseboxes British Show Jumping National Championship. The national champion will be crowned in the next 20 minutes or so, and the first to go, bad luck for him really, to go first off with such a strong jump off behind him, is Rob Whittaker and Mandy Hall's USA Today. We're off.
And Robert just letting this horse run, big kick at there, stop him backing off that fence, down to the double, trust them to jump that first part of that double, inside the fence here. Oh, Roberts had to change his mind there, didn't quite see what he wanted there. Every time this horse bucks though, Nick, it's costing him a bit of time.
Milliseconds, but that is crucial, and he's having to use hands and heels to get down to the last. Oh. Bad luck there, Rob.
Well, he was definitely quick. He was going to set them a good time to beat, but that last fence, it's a long run down to that last jump. I think that could end up being quite influential.
And it's right at the top of the wings, isn't it? That's taking some jumping. It's £7,000 to the winner, to the national champion, and it's Guy Williams. Di Cornish's Basic. First of his 2 rides. What can he do? So he's got the luxury of having 2 through, and he is always a fighter.
Yeah, Guy in a really good rhythm there, just saying to that horse, hang on a minute, mate, listen to me. Down to that double of verticals. Now letting him travel across the arena to the Oxer, just round the back of that rainbow fence. A bit of outside leg there from Guy now.
It's the last as well.
And he's had it as well. It's not an easy fence to jump, Nick. It's got no white on the poles. If you look, it's sort of a black and grey. Would be a very difficult fence for a horse to judge at speed coming towards it.
Well, the time was close.
See Guy just having a little set up there and then just leaving the horse alone to jump the fence. He just jumped a little bit forward at it.
They can't really afford to take too many out coming home, can they? They can't. Oh, and the first goes. Well, it's drama tonight.
Well, that's knocked the form book into shape a bit.
Wow. And it's a long way home when you've had the first fence down, Corin.
Yeah, he's still only on 4 faults though.
And there is good money all the way down.
Good turn back there.
Can
Back
he jump
to there. Can he jump the last fence? Oh, a little rub. Would you believe it? He had the first fence down.
Well, Philip goes into third.
What a shame.
And his night's work is done. And now he has to sit and wait. Will he make it into the ribbons? But there's a lot of big guns still to come. And what went wrong here, Corin?
Maybe just turned a little bit in the air over the top of it, but it'd be very unusual to have a first fence down.
Rob Bevis, Courtney the 6th. And Robert has had a tremendous season with Courtney and Pebbles, and it's good to see this man featuring on Britain's teams and jumping at the highest, because he is such a talent for show jumping.
He certainly is. He really is. And this horse and he have an amazing partnership. See him there just...
Oh, triple bar!
You could see Robert really ride at that triple bar, whether he thought he was a little bit far off it. Wow, and he jumped the last.
And he was going for the steady clear, and that didn't pay because the second last goes down. So Rob Bevis.
Yeah, you can see Robert there, just give him a quick kick, say, come on, come off there. Oh, he was very unlucky. Tips of the toes.
Emma Stoker. Robert Young's Townhead to Lula the 5th. Can they give us the first clear?
Well, I think that's what she's trying to do, definitely. If you look at the way she's riding this, she's set off in a really good rhythm with the horse, but she hasn't spun it back too tight. She's had a fantastic season with this horse this year, and such a talent.
Now, the all-important final fence.
Come on, Emma, sit up. See how much room she's giving the horse to jump this fence.
Even though she gave it all the room in the world, and you can just see how tall, it's right at the top of the wings, that final fence.
Oh, and he jumped it in front and just didn't finish the jump behind. She will be gutted.
Right. Can Lauren Edwards give us the first clear?
Again, I think Lauren's sort of going down Emma's route of, I'll keep moving, but I'll just have a little bit of time here and try and jump a clear round.
Well, you can't blame them. You really can't.
Very good there inside. Lauren pretty cool under pressure as well. Right back when she was in Children on Horses, jumped a lovely clear to win us a gold medal in Athens. Very good there. She's a little bit less room than Emma.
Oh my word.
The same. Jumped it in front, didn't finish it behind.
It is that final fence that is catching everybody out at the moment. And it certainly caught Robert Whittaker, but he's still at the top of the leaderboard with that one fence down, 32.87. So join us for more. Join us for the last part of the National Championship here from the Scope Festival after the break. Welcome back to the final part, the concluding stages of the National Championship, and still looking for the clear in the third round, and 32.87 with one fence down is the leading score of Robert Whittaker. So 8 left to go, and they're 8 that could all take the title of National Championship. Now it's Guy Williams, second ride for Guy, and Lindsay Doran's wonderful grade Depardieu van Kieselhoff. And he's off to the races, Corin.
Well, he's certainly not jumping a clear round. He's trying to jump a clear round, but he's not going for a slow clear. I would never expect Guy to do that. He knows who he's got behind him. That's it, Guy. Cross that arena.
Gets a great shot to the oxer. Now, here we go.
Now, is he going to set it up or is he going to dare him?
He's daring.
Go on.
Oh, yes! Well done, Guy. Oh, that is brilliant. That's the first clear in the National Championship, and it goes to the man who's won it once before with the great Skippy, Skip 2 Ramiro. Can he take the second national title of his career?
That was just total confidence in your horse there. Look, he's coming across the ground probably twice the speed of some of them. And just when he got there, right, now you do your job, horse. Now it's your turn to jump this fence.
Now we're away. Alfie Bradstock and Caicos. Caicos, former eventer, used to be ridden by Paul Tapner. Graham Fletcher bought it and now turns its career to show jumping.
Similar to Alfie, really.
Absolutely. Junior European eventing team, and now very much in the world of show jumping.
I think he spent 1 year juggling between the Junior European eventing team and Junior Show Jumping
Junior
Nations
show jumping
Cups.
team, yes he did. Right. Come on, Alfie.
He's given it a bit of time here.
Not going to go into the lead, but if he jumps this, he goes second. Oh!
It's a difficult fence to jump.
It really
Alfie's
is.
shaking his head.
Down to 7th they go. They knew that that last fence would be the difficult one for them, and it didn't pay. Bad luck there for Alfie Bradstock. So, looks up to the heavens, but it'll do him no good now.
And to be fair to Alfie, he did say to the horse, this is a very big vertical, you need to go upwards.
Joe Clayton. Alison Rogerson's Ingleston Twister.
Well, this horse would definitely be quick enough.
And can jump them.
Yeah.
So that's the double out of the way. He's about the same time as Guy.
And he needs to be quick. He needs to be quick here.
2 left to go. It's not far away. He's taken the foot off the pedal there. Oh, can you believe it?
I think the more they set them up, the worse they jump it. I think they're going to have to just dare them. I think that was what Guy did. He had a little set-up and then he just went, go on, get in there and jump it.
My word. So Joe drops down into 5th. And Robert Whittaker still in 2nd from the first off.
I think the talk in the collecting room will be how to jump that last fence, not whether you can jump it, it's how to jump it.
Rob Bevis and Pebbles the 4th, the horse that was bred by the Davenports up in Cheshire, and now very much ridden by Robert Bevis.
Pebbles just a little kick back there at the first part of that double. I was about to say how smooth he was and how quick he was.
Now he's pushed on a bit. He wants to get into some money. Oh, well, he's not now. Well, this is a very good test, Corin, of what a national championship should be about. It's about jumping consistently over 3 rounds, and they've still got a poster clear and a fast clear in the 3rd and final round.
Yeah, it's an extraordinary jump off.
It's fascinating.
Just see there, Robert's horse just have a little kick back and have that fence down.
Richard Howley with Remy Deluxe.
Well, Richard won't be hanging around.
He doesn't know how to.
Okay, he's quick there, round that corner. Up to this oxer. Good.
Very good. Ooh, Richard. The crowd know. 31, 32. He won't get the time, and he won't get the last either. Guy Williams breathes again.
You could just see the horse go off the line Richard wanted there. Had a little jink left, a little jink right. Didn't quite have what he wanted. And then when it got there, just jumped too forward at that fence. That's a big vertical. They've got to sit back before they jump up.
I love the name of this horse. Cost a lot. Matt Sampson. Come on, Matthew.
Here's another rider that doesn't know how to go slow.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Can he catch Guy? Can he catch him? It's a great run down there.
Lucky in the double. So that's that one out the way. Now the Oxer.
Yeah, very good there.
33-13 to beat. And he's close. And he's coming down to the last. Go on, Matt. Jumps it. Goes second. Oh, big pat down the side. And the Samson smile beams all over the Scope Arena.
The horse jumped that last fence absolutely fantastic there, and Matt looks very relieved to have jumped it.
Fabulous.
Very, very good. Very pleased with this horse there.
So Guy Williams breathes again. So it's 2 clears at the moment. Now Julie Andrews. David Andrews is Willando B. And this partnership this year have had a wonderful season. And it's fair to say. They were winners of the Ladies' Championship here last year. And also in the National Championship placed. And she's off. Julie.
Yeah, Julie's a very talented rider though.
Oh, isn't
Julie's
she?
been producing horses for years. Comes from a prolific show jumping family. And she's having a go. Come on, Julie.
Come on, Julie. 33-13, gone too wide.
Yeah.
Surely.
I think she was just thinking about that leg lead change there around the corner.
Can she jump it? Yes! 36-41. Big pat down the side, down the neck. Big smile. Goes into third.
She didn't just jump it, she jumped it very well.
She certainly did. That horse, that combination will be jumping Nations Cup next year, mark my words, Corin.
Well, he's certainly got the jump. He's jumped a Young Rider Championship, and that's as big as a Nations Cup, so he's definitely got that jump.
Now the master. We heard him earlier say he won the championship at Stoneleigh. The Royal Show, all those years ago, I think it was about 1982. John Whittaker, MBE, the Old Lodge's Lord of Arabia. The last to go in the National Championship. Guy Williams leads with a clear in 33-13.
Oh, no stirrups, John.
Oh, spot!
Apparently we don't need stirrups.
He hasn't got him back yet.
No.
Oh, spot! And he's not far away, Corin.
No, he's not far away. Even with, no, he still hasn't got a stirrup there.
Come on, John! No! Oh. 34.01. Very bad luck for John Whittaker. And he rode those big fences all the way round without a stirrup.
And you can see that stirrup's not there at all. John having a little bit of a fight with the horse just to try and get it back.
Bad luck there for John Whittaker. So there it is. Well done, the national champion. The Alexander Horseboxes national champion, Guy Williams and Lindsay Dorans, Depardieu and Van Kieselhoff, and then Matt Sampson in second and Julie Andrews in third. What a thrilling national championship.
Well, Matt, you're buzzing. Second, well done.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's jumped. He never done anything like that. So to jump triple clear around there, I'm really pleased with him.
It was causing all sorts of trouble, that jump off, especially that last fence.
Yeah, it was. He jumped it really well in the first 2 rounds. So I'm quite confident. He's quite good at jumping vertical. So I trusted him, and he did it for me. So.
Did you hear the crowd though? They were all with you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I knew I was slightly slower than Guy, but I mean, for him to do what he did, it was great. Yeah, brilliant.
Is this his biggest class that he's jumped?
Yeah, in his life, yeah, ever. So he's really inexperienced at this level. So to do that, were great. Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Congratulations, Guy. You said you were confident before. Yeah. Well done.
Yeah, I was really confident, and he's been jumping super, and I knew I could jump the clear round. It's just whether I was quick enough. He's not so fast. I was a bit disappointed that basic. He jumped super, and a bit of a novice mistake at last. I should have tried to jump it maybe, but my fault probably.
You say a novice mistake, but that last fence caused all sorts of trouble.
Yeah, it was a long run, and I think you had to I give care with him. I thought he would jump it, to be honest, and this one I gave a little bit more care, and it worked out good today.
Your second national title?
Yeah, I'm over the moon, so it's good.
Well done, and this all bodes well for what now with this winner?
Yeah, definitely. We go to Calgary now, and hopefully it'll go well there. It's a little bit more money there, so could do a bit of luck.
Well, look, take the sash and enjoy your presentation.
Very much. Thank you.
There is the trophy that says National Champion. And there is the National Champion, receiving their money from Alexander's Horseboxes, Guy Williams, the 2014 Alexander's Horseboxes British Showjumping National Champion. So richly deserved and so consistent over the 3 rounds, and he's won it for the 2nd time. Well done, Guy.
Well, that's all we've got from here at the Scope Festival. What a cracking finish to the Alexander's Horseboxes National Championship. Just 3 combinations of finishing with that triple clear round. A well-deserved victory for Guy Williams. I hope you've enjoyed our coverage. See you again soon.